got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right, bitches, we're starting the episode.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
All right.
Get serious.
Ding, ding. It's the astrological... I'm going to pee my pants off.
Don't pee him yet.
It's the astrological age of
No,
Aquarius.
start over.
Are you guys introducing me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
we will.
about to.
But yeah, we have to do the intro first, then we'll introduce
Yeah.
And I'm doing the cuss disclaimer.
You
right
just
now.
do your thing. I'll just be here.
Go.
Just think about Jesus'
I'm
dick.
literally just going to pee in my pants right now.
Okay.
Do you need a mop? And a bucket? So wet. So wet.
Okay, go.
Out 5. Krista's wet again.
I need to take a shower for the show, so fucking go.
Okay. It's the astrological age of Aquarius. Even though it's Pisces season in our world, content is explicit. You have been warned.
It's Bewitching Hour, our new monthly bonus episode.
Where we discuss the magical, the mystical happenings of the world.
And sometimes the unworldly, dumb people things people do like us.
Like our dumbass is laughing for 20 fucking minutes to set this episode up. Ames, would you like to introduce our very, very special guest?
Yes. So I call him Jacob, but he hates that I call him that. So I'm going to now refer to him as Jake.
Jake the Snake.
Do my best on air. I've been ruining his
Lay that
reputation.
snake, Jake.
I've been ruining his reputation since the age of 8th grade, and I'll keep continuing to do it. Get him kicked out of several public places.
Oh my god.
My best friend, Jake the Snake Kissel.
Yo, what's up?
He's on air.
We go way back.
Oh my god, it's such a pleasure to have you. Thank you for being here.
Oh, ching, ching from away.
Ching ching.
Cheers. Happy to be here.
Actually, at the very beginning of Bewitched Banter, Ames and I had a little chin chin, like that sound. We did a. No, wait, that wasn't it. There, but it's a little better. It was let's get spiritual.
I said, fuck that, let's get cynical.
Do you think we should continue that?
Let's get deep.
Inside of me. Deep inside of you.
We're invited to the tunnel.
All right, so,
I am a snake.
So, Snake, do you know that this is our very new segment that we call Bewitching Hour History, and it's like...
It's not history, isn't it stuff that just
excuse
happened?
me. Bewitching Hour news, thank you.
Yeah.
It's like the news in like the spiritual, weirdo, paranormal world that I live in, but news about it. And
Love
Amy
that.
loves it because it's like this is her favorite thing.
Why is it my favorite thing?
Because you can tear apart all the shit I believe
Oh, yeah. I mean, I enjoy that part.
in. Yeah.
We're going to pick it apart.
All right.
But we're going to dive in, right?
You guys
Wait,
would-
we have to ask first, Jake
Oh,
the
sure.
Snake, his views on the paranormal, the
Oh,
spooky.
thank you. You're right. What's your
Okay,
view?
so a little bit of that. Okay, so I am open to many things.
Well, we know that sexually.
Open.
I mean,
I'm not that
Don't
open.
fucking king shame. God damn.
I'm
not
not,
that
but
open.
I'm just gotta put it out on air.
I'm thirsty.
I'm more fact-based, but I do believe that people can have their own sort of religion and spiritualness. So I would consider somewhat spiritual, but more in the sense of like self-spiritual. So like our body is the only, we only have this one chance at life, and we can be the light or the darkness.
I like that.
Right?
Beautiful.
So we can make choices.
Do you believe in God?
No.
Do you believe in the afterlife?
No, hell no.
So when
Do you
you
believe
go ahead.
in ghosts?
No.
And do you believe in getting dick tonight?
Yeah, that's the only thing I
Honey,
believe in.
We all believe in that.
I've been
tonight.
praying for that all day.
Say every day, make it rain, make it rain.
But I do think I think aliens is another thing you guys talk about, right? So
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
people believe in that, so I do believe in aliens. There's no doubt about it. We are the smallest little speck of dust
Yeah, I agree
in this
with that.
universe. Like there's, I mean, our government even shared that like there's
Which-
UFOs. So
Yo, we'll be talking about a shit ton of that today.
they're out there.
So we're pretty much on the same page.
Yeah.
I was about to say, this is Amy's wet dream, speaking of wetness. And
What's in my wet
Wetness.
dream? What is it? Tell me.
Drip
because
drop.
Jake's like total atheist. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Do you consider yourself atheist?
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right. Wow. Damn.
Two
Teaming
atheists
up.
on air. Take
Tag
that.
team.
Actually, there is, I don't know if Amy shared this with you, there's a really cool local FM station, and it's literally atheist broadcast company, and they just have the most amazing guests, and
I haven't listened to it yet.
it's so good. Because I'm
Local
a
in
believer.
Phoenix.
Mm-hmm. And because every time you go past a certain avenue, it breaks up the frequency, so it's very, very local, grassroots. So actually, I need to research that, but yeah, it's wild because they do open my ideas, even though I think I consider myself open. But I'm learning all the time from Bewitched Banter. So
Love that.
I do too.
all right.
Too.
Speaking of aliens,
I feel like we should do like a snack, like they do at poetry readings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Feel that.
I love it. Let me do a snack.
get Corey's little guitar in here.
Let's burn some incense.
Yes, always welcome. All right, aliens and Dick kind of always go together, right?
Well, you have an obsession with believing that aliens, not anals, probe our anal hole.
That's what a lot of reports are.
From
Oh
the
my
porn
god,
industry.
that's hot.
See? Thank you, Jake. Thank you. Cheers to that. The little snaps on that one. There's the poetry snaps. All right. Well, okay, so in the month of February, so back to real quick, this little news segment that we're doing takes us to the month prior news and spooky, spiritual, supernatural shit. So, aliens and UFOs was a big deal in February, as we know with these...
Did they have something big else, too? Because you said it's UFOs and sex.
Oh, no.
Party foul.
Oh, no.
Sucks.
There goes the bubbles.
All my champagne.
That's drink number 2 today, and the other one wasn't even alcoholic.
What was the other one I spilled? Oh, your tea.
My tea.
Sorry about that.
That's fine.
Did it go down the wall? I don't think it did.
Well, so on Wednesday when we tried to record this episode, I have red wine splashes
All over everything. I was like,
well, too bad. Let's
Oh,
pop the other
sad.
bottle. All right, aliens and Dick. No, they didn't have anything big in my story other than government conspiracy.
okay.
All right. Again, so just in the month of February alone, I don't know if you guys know this, there was 4 UFOs or
I did not.
unidentified flying objects. I thought there was only like 2. I only
Based in America?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I only
'Cause
knew
they
of
always
2.
happen here.
So yeah, well, exactly. So on 2/4, that was that first one that everyone was freaking the fuck out about because we didn't know what it was. It was evidently a Chinese air balloon, allegedly the height of the Statue of Liberty, but because it was shot down over water, we have no fucking more intel about it. And all that China is claiming is that it was a weird weather detection balloon incident.
I had commentary about this the other day, and I think you totally disagreed with me on it. That I was telling you I watched a show, and they were saying the fact they're using balloons, we should be reassured because their technology is so shitty.
Yes, I've heard that too.
Yeah, so like their technology can't be really that far up to date. So
Because
like
they have satellites,
yeah,
but
they're
it's
like,
so
why
outdated.
are they using balloons? And I was like, I don't know if people are just saying to make us feel better, but it worked, and I was like, I'll buy it. It makes me sleep better at night.
They got everything on us anyway, as I said.
Well, yeah, on
also.
TikTok, like
Yeah, they own their own shit on TikTok. So anyway, so that was February 4th. February 10th, yet another object was shot down over Alaska. February.
Some of that smoked salmon.
Ooh, fuck yeah.
That's what I would
I
think.
did actually have the pleasure of having that visiting my friend Stavanger in Alaska. All right, so that was 2/10. 2/11, just a day later, another balloon was shot down over Canada.
Was it a kid's birthday party?
Was it arguing with a gender reveal?
Gender reveal.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You won't ever know your gender.
Oh my god. And then finally on the 12th, again, 3rd day in a row, another was shot down off Lake Huron, and debris,
Where is that?
I think it's over Michigan, if I'm not.
Yeah, sounds right.
It's in the Great Lakes, I believe. Or New York. Fuck. Don't quote me, y'all. Again, geography, not Amy and I's forte. So that balloon was shot down over water again, and the organization called off the search. So what the fuck is it, you guys? Aliens, or is it government conspiracy? What the fuck's happening?
With the balloons?
Yes.
I
That's
thought
what
that was just the
I
weather.
think it's from China.
Yeah, it's just China balloons.
But I mean,
China
I could
balloons.
No,
go
I
to
mean
parties.
we can put together all the pieces that were shot down.
Are they
and
from
learn
Party
like
Supply?
what they're all about. I mean, Could be.
Well, all right. So
the party supply warehouse over there where they make them just got a little loose.
I love
Just wanted to be free.
I love it so much. Let it go.
Party supply.
Let that balloon go. And let it float to the aliens above. No, but
What do I think?
What's the question here?
The question is,
That's...
it's not aliens, it's just literally janky ass Chinese spying equipment.
Yeah, they're
I
just
thought
testing
they needed an
us.
upgrade. Get a drone. Come on.
They're
Not
doing
some
that all over the
balloons.
world. They're just testing us to see like what we would do.
What we gonna do?
Like our actions.
Shoot down your bullshit. Who cares? Obviously, you don't fuck with the America. Wow, I got really weirdly patriotic for a second. America, fuck yeah.
For Trump.
Ew, that's fucking disgusting. But would you guys be
a whole new meeting for teabagging? Trump bag.
I mean,
Cheeto
actually,
bag.
what can I tell you? What I'm more scared of? I'm actually more scared of not the balloons, but the crazy people like the QAnon, the
Like
Trump
the ones
believers.
trying to shoot down the balloons.
No,
right with
but-
their rats to guns?
Yeah.
no. But if you let me finish my thought, bitches.
Go for it.
Excuse me.
Are you still talking about Jesus?
No.
Oh, I can't.
Reference from one of the last episodes.
Yeah. Well, Jacob said.
He's our only fan.
Yeah, and he said in one of my episodes he was listening to.
Only fan stuck on.
I must have
us,
zoned
Jacob.
out, and I was like, "Are you still listening to talking
Or
about
Jake
Jesus?" Okay. So anyway, my thought.
So that's for editing. P.S.
I forgot my thought though. What were we talking about?
Aliens.
No,
What's even scarier?
Oh, okay, thank you. So what's even scarier to me is not the balloons, but it's the crazy people that live in this country who will make conspiracy theories about the balloons, and people are probably losing their minds on the internet. I find that more scary than the balloons. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does.
Because I feel like there's some unhinged people out there.
There are.
Like,
that's fact.
and it like that fuels the fire. Like, oh, but the government is out to get us, and that's all they want.
Well,
I just feel like they're having a heyday party.
the government definitely is. So this is actually from an ex-CIA agent, and he says, based on the documents he saw, and even I'm quoting that, there's a UFO revelation supposed to take place in 2027. And this is based on declassified government documents, increased media coverage, and scientific interest and changing attitudes of actually maybe thinking UFOs are real. And so it's like this bullshit that trickle-down theory where the government's preparing the public for this big reveal in 2027, which is why we saw the Tic Tac video of like supposedly a UFO that was like unworldly fast. I don't know.
So they're trying to break it to us slowly.
No, they already broke it to us.
Yeah, so
The
they broke it
government
to us.
already told us it was like real.
UFOs.
Yeah.
But this takes it a little bit of a step further where it's going to beyond UFOs and like intelligible other life, that something's going to happen in that way in 2027.
Well, I don't
So
know.
yes, bringing it to us slowly.
They want to pay my bills. Come on down.
I mean, they want to just give us
Still waiting
infinite
for
light
Jesus.
sources. I am too. Sexy Jesus though.
Yeah. I mean, he'd get arrested in Tennessee though. He's in drag.
He
That's
was.
Wearing a
true.
dress.
Dude, don't get me started. I'm so fucking pissed off.
It's fucked up.
What happened? Sorry, now I need to pause. Dang, this is breaking news. Let's talk about it, because I'm pissed.
I don't know what happened, but they're threatened by the fabulous drag queens.
Oh, that's my favorite. It's like, it's so, I'm gonna get emotional about it, but I obviously don't identify as a drag queen, or I'm not
You
one,
don't?
but like,
Don't
but like,
identify.
I thought you were in drag this whole time.
Drag. No,
You really
I'm trying
did.
to be fucking serious.
You need a
Shut the fuck up,
disclaimer.
let me be serious for
Okay,
like a second.
but you laugh at yourself.
I don't identify.
2 seconds. Let me just finish. Okay, fuck you guys. I'm out. Bye.
You get it? I'm just laughing. I thought you were in drag this whole time.
This whole time, yeah, I've been telling my dick in my pants. No, I just because I don't do drag. I don't know. I feel weird saying this, but it like saved my life in so many ways in the last 2 years, and like, oh my god, I'm so.
Oh, the
emotional.
spirit of a drag queen is like just be yourself and have
Exactly.
fun and like
And I
to
fell in
bring
love with that.
love and like wonder back into the society.
and
Like I
magic.
mean, just like
Little magic.
it's just
So,
like be yourself. Life's a party.
fucking right it is. I know.
People are way too serious.
I was so emotional yesterday watching the Gay Men's Choir. I don't know if you guys caught it on your way out or not, but there's the Phoenix Gay Men's Choir, and they did three numbers, and me and my mom were both sitting there like, like it was just like so beautiful. And that's when my friend texted me. He's like, "You're gay man in a woman's body," and I was like, "Yeah, definitely am."
Aw, that's cute though.
Yeah. So anyway, anal probing. That's enough of that. Okay.
It's hot.
So this is a funny alien story from the Japan news.
Okay.
All right.
The Japan
The
news.
Japan.
The Japan news.
Yeah, I thought, is it called that? Is it?
Actually, it might be in Japanese. That's how they pronounce a lot of things like that. But
Like,
Are
is
you
it
trying to
so?
with the articles.
Are you
Okay.
trying to keep your eye open? You keep resting your eyelashes on your
Yeah,
finger.
well, I have a contact. My contact is
I thought
completely-
your eye got tired. You had to
She's
hold it
finger
open.
probing her eyeball, guys.
I thought you were trying to like keep one eyeball open. You're like, I'm tired. I gotta rest these eyelashes
I'm such a pretty princess. I have to rest these eyelashes.
while I record.
No, it's my contact.
The aliens have made contact with their eyeballs.
They have emerged. All right.
Are we still talking about Jesus?
I swear to God, you guys, I'm going to pee on your couch. If there's urine on this couch, it's not the dogs.
Okay,
It's
so
mine.
back to the aliens.
Back to the aliens. Okay.
Back to the aliens.
Man and
Or
woman
should I put
arrested.
my back to the aliens.
Back or front?
I think the back.
Oh my God, Corey! I told you I'd convert her someday. All right.
Okay.
Ooh. So this is from.
Breathe in for Jesus. Take one breath.
Okay. No. So. Yeah. More about aliens. There was a man and woman arrested for allegedly. This is actually bad. Raping a girl by threatening that aliens would eat her. Why are we laughing? Why are we laughing?
This is actually bad. As if we need to
So-
label rape as bad or
And you seem so excited.
I didn't want to talk about the rape.
Guys,
I was talking
this
about the
is
funny alien
actually
story.
bad.
This is actually
Oh
bad.
my God.
It
Two
was
old people were found raping an
Okay.
alien.
Oh my God, you guys suck so bad.
The aliens
I'm
have
putting
the
all of
Okay.
the aliens have the first lawsuit against us.
In Tokyo, police have arrested a man and one of his ex-wives for allegedly raping a young woman by threatening that aliens would eat her. This was last
Wait, say
September.
it a little bit slower.
Can you hear?
I can, but you said that really fast. Sit. A man and a woman did what?
Police have arrested a man and one of his ex-wives for allegedly raping a young woman by threatening that aliens would eat her.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
If
Now
she
I'm
didn't,
getting it.
like...
Didn't comply with their
Okay,
sexual
okay.
commands.
It was just such a weird sentence, and you read it so quickly.
So they try to convince her that aliens would...
Right, they
Wow.
psychologically and sexually abused her,
Wow.
obviously. So this was in...
How was it a dynamic of an old couple and a young
Yeah,
person?
it was pretty gross. The 75-year-old man and 43-year-old former wife.
Fuck, that's a big age gap
Yep,
there.
but still, she's still
Small.
a rapist, so fuck her too. They were arrested on the attempted rape, and according to the Japanese police, the couple said, quote, "Aliens will eat you, and the only way to save your life is to have sex," end quote.
How
So-
long did they have to convince her? Because that would take me a while to believe in.
She was a young girl, so anyway,
Oh, like a kid?
yeah, it's pretty.
Sorry, I was not victim shaming. That's terrible.
Anyway, they believe that obviously they brainwashed the girl after repeatedly showing her images of UFOs and aliens, and apparently this asshole was living with another wife and 8 former wives, including the woman who
So
was
he's a
accused with him.
manipulator.
Clearly.
Oh, brainwash
Not saying
her,
the
yeah.
woman's innocent, but it's obviously he manipulated.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh.
So,
People suck.
yeah, that was just a February headline as well.
Like, happy news.
And then this is actually really funny. It's from the MLB,
What's
And-
MLB?
the Major League Baseball Association.
I thought it was going to be Major League Bowel Movement.
Oh, you gotta go.
No.
Oh. So I don't know baseball. I don't follow it. But this is a Cincinnati Reds player named Joey Votto. And apparently in one of his tweets, he said, quote, and this is on February 27th, extraterrestrials will arrive on Earth on April 15th. That's counting, y'all. That's pretty soon. Hey, that's my wedding anniversary.
I hate people that do those predictions. They're always wrong.
But
I love
listen,
the Anthill Kids when he had the time. He said,
yeah, the end of the world.
I didn't have the time zone with heaven figured out.
yeah. Oh my god. But this baseball player said, okay, this is my prediction, and April 15th, the Cincinnati Reds, his team, will win 2-2 and the rest of the planet will learn and communicate with and befriend our alien friends. This process takes 5 months. So this baseball player, who's pretty famous, says aliens are coming to visit us. So yeah,
That's embarrassing.
You know,
like as his PR person, I'd be like, you need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
stick to baseball.
Yeah, play baseball and don't open your mouth in front of a
hot, play baseball, hit balls, catch balls.
Just look cute. You'll make money, but you don't need to. You need to shut your mouth.
Oh,
you're not
God.
too
Pay
all
your
up.
taxes.
You're not. The marbles aren't up there.
Oh my god. Sorry, for real.
Stick to what you know.
I need eye drops because I do.
I play sports ball. Is that how you talk?
MLB.
I like their butts.
Yeah,
and their arms are kind of nice too. If they're cut.
I like their butts. I was like, what?
Yeah, they have nice asses.
Aliens' butts?
Why are we always talking about aliens' butts? I know I started it.
Jesus' butt.
Ooh, I'll get into that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's like giving her champagne glass of BJ right now.
Mm-hmm. She was in there.
He said Jesus' butt. I'm ready. All right, speaking of Jesus, y'all ready to talk about religion?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Are we? Yeah.
Are we?
Are we ready to shit on it?
Let's talk about how
pee on it.
This is I wanna pee on you. Drip, drip, drip. Dave Chappelle, anyone? No. Corey, I need your help. These fuckers don't know shit about Dave Chappelle. All right, so this is about how the one and only George Santos, also speaking of drag queens, not only pretended he was a drag queen or said he was a drag queen or lied about being a drag queen. I don't know if he really was one or not, or lied about it, because he has so many goddamn lies, one of which said he was Jewish. And that was to win the Long Islanders vote. And I can speak from experience that there's a big Jewish community on Long Island.
Long Island.
I know who George Santos is, but is that where he was running? I don't know. Okay.
District, hold up.
I didn't know. I didn't know which state he was representing.
Yeah, so New York, and it was a city district.
Probably like heavy Republican, rich
Heavy
people.
Republican Jewish.
And he said he's like actually done this on all of his resumes. Like he's faked his whole way up.
Literally.
Damn, that's insane.
And he just kept getting away with it. And he just kept doing it.
Kept doing it.
He literally said that in an interview.
Yep.
I'm not complimenting him, but that's kind of impressive.
That you could get away with it.
He should have just kept doing corporations, and
he should have just stuck with drag. I think he'd done great.
No, I was kind of pretty.
Yeah, great lips.
I mean, he wasn't great, but like he was
I think he should have done the corporations.
Sorry,
though.
being a bitch now. I can be so bitchy. Oh my god.
Krista, but don't you think he should have done the corporations? Because he could have just climbed his ladder and
for sure.
I've been a president and like be $1 million CEO. Doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
I agree with you.
Well, I heard a lot of the Republicans have been like distancing themselves from him and not wanting to even like sit with him, be photographed by him.
Yeah, they don't want to be because if there's a picture of them together, it will seem like they're like, oh, these two
they're glued in
liars.
together.
Yep. So he literally checked all the boxes, y'all. And in this article, winning the quote-unquote inclusivity the intersectionality Olympics, which I loved, because he's checked Latino, Black, White, Jewish, and foreign-born, and gay.
Damn.
Those were all the boxes this motherfucker
Literally
checked.
Every box on the form he's fucking checked.
Yep. Okay, and the worst thing, since we're speaking about religion, this is what he said, and it makes me really grossed out. So here's what he said. Quote, even though I was always raised Catholic, I grew up Catholic. I've always loved and had even though I was raised Catholic, I've had a deep respect for my Jewish heritage, and I will continue to. But, he says, I never claimed to be Jewish. I am Catholic because I learned my maternal family had a Jewish background, and I said I would... So if you're a writer, you'll understand this. Jew-ish. Quote, not Jewish.
Yeah, we get it.
I was Jewy, basically is what he said. He said that shit on record. What a fucking idiot.
Is it that bad?
Yes.
I don't know. Is that like a
If you say
racial slur?
Yes. If you say you're Jewy, or that's very bad. If you don't say that.
So maybe
that's like an N-word to a Jewish.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I guess I've never been around Jewish people.
Well, so if you're saying if you're like Christian-ish, like you don't always go to church.
Christians don't give a shit as much, but from where I grew up, with a lot of
Jewish that's why I was like,
people, if you say Jewy, it's like me as a WASP judging you because they were judged back in New England a lot by. Unfortunately, my faith, my background.
No, it sounds like it's just saying like partially Jew, like doesn't follow all the ways.
There's
Jews.
There's a thing. It's not just like ish. That's not it. It's Jewy. All right. Yeah, it's a different.
It's probably when people call like Jappy.
Exactly.
Like Jewish American princess, and you say someone's Jappy.
Exactly.
I guess it's similar to that.
Very similar. So anyway, that's what this motherfucker quoted. After not even actually being Jewish.
Me and Jacob just learned today it's a bad thing to say, so I guess we're not that shocked.
No, he knew exactly what it was growing up there, especially.
Wait, I have a question, though. So this is totally not... it's George Santos. So, I'm not saying I'm... but, if you... Scenario, you meet George Santos. Let's say he, his politics are great. You like him, blah, blah. You fall in love with him. Could you ever trust someone who lied that much to, climb... I would be worried if I loved him, he was being a sociopath.
Yeah, I could not trust. No,
I couldn't trust him because I'd be even if I loved him, let's say you loved him and you found all that stuff out, wouldn't you be they can lie to anyone? So what are they doing to me right now? Mm-hmm. Would you be able to date him?
No.
Not saying you would date him with politics, but let's say he's a different personality.
Yeah. No, absolutely not. But actually, this is how I ended this.
Does he have a girlfriend? I'm just interested.
Who knows?
He's gay, I thought.
Yeah, is he gay?
I don't know.
Who knows?
He just
He's
seems
a mirage.
He's just covering it up.
Yeah. So this is a quote, and to end it on George Santos' note, he might be a liar, but that makes the rest of us, or at least people in New York's 3rd District, Congressional District of Queens and Long Island, the suckers. Who believed his dumbass?
Well, I think this. I might be wrong, but I think my mom said this several times. There's no way these stories didn't release before he got elected. There had to be little rumblings, right?
Payoffs. It's called money.
I know, but there's no way people didn't know in that local area that he was lying a little bit. I feel like story.
Yeah. And if the story was smaller and didn't blow up, I think people look at that as that's fake. That's not real. It wasn't on CNN or wasn't blown up.
Exactly.
I don't know, but I also
just blow it up.
I guess, but I also could see, there'd be stories about him. There had to be some
He just looks like a scheme. He's just schemey, snaky. Sneaky
we didn't invite Jake the Snake. We invited DeSantis on air.
Hi, I'm DeSantis.
All along, he's been my best friend.
I think
oh my God, he conned you too?
Yeah.
Taking over this podcast.
Oh my God, please, anytime.
He had us work for so many episodes, so he had a platform. You gotta reach our 10 listeners and convert them.
For me.
I'm telling you, he's the one that's actually gonna make us get heard, so I love you for it. Wait.
I love you.
Bing.
Cheers.
I'm sad I just spilled all my champagne. So.
Dude, that was a lot of champagne. That sucks.
Wasted.
Yeah, I'm about to open another bottle.
Got a little left. Okay.
We have a whole bottle, yeah.
So what are we talking about now?
Right, so
we have a whole bottle, yeah.
We have one more thing on religion, and this was also February 27th, and I think you and I talked about this on, I forgot which episode, but so you'll remember it when I talk about it. All right, the House advances the Equal Protection Religion Act, and that's House Bill 3042, which creates the Equal Protection of Religion to quote-unquote prevent government from placing excessive limitations on the exercise of religion. So remember, this is the one where it's it's my religion, just sit on my ass all day and not do a goddamn thing. So they did pass it.
So but you have to explain a little bit more, because...
So this is what it says. The debate on the bill was always lengthy. Proponents of the bill stated the bill was to protect individuals from practicing their religion and not getting stopped to practice it by the state and local governments. Opponents, like us probably, expressed their fears about people using this bill as legal coverage to spread hate and refuse to serve individuals under the guise of religious freedom, aka abortion, LGBTQ.
Do you know what she's saying? He's not following what you're saying. I'll break it down. So the law was about, I was like, you gotta put in your... So the law...
That was my own words.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn, I'm a dumbass.
No, you're not.
So
I was reading.
there was a national law.
No, I'll explain it. So there's a national law that people were saying that they like couldn't work. They say like so. There's an evangelical Supreme Court right now, so they're gonna try to pass all these crazy evangelical laws, and one of them was this guy was complaining. He worked for like the post service, and he said he couldn't work on Sundays because it was his religious belief that he needs to go attend church. And so normally that case would have been dismissed, but it's gotten so far through the court system that they might actually approve it. But if they prove this law, it's gonna cause all these things where then all of a sudden businesses can potentially hate on like trans people and say like, oh, it's my business belief that I don't need to make a birthday cake for someone who's trans, or I don't want to do like a photography shoot if you're gay, but like openly hate like.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the whole
Based
moral of
on
the story
religion.
is that the thing is scary because we have this crazy court. It's all super Christian right now, leaning. And of course, it's a Christian complaining.
This actually got passed.
Yeah.
Because I thought we were like trying to work on the Equality
sorry.
Act.
So it didn't say pass. It said advances. I apologize.
Okay.
Let me
Okay,
rephrase that. It's advancing, which is still scary, especially since the whole drag queen thing.
Well, I've been waiting on the whole Equality Act that would just like abolish that. Like,
No, but I think it's such bullshit because we talked about this in the last episode, but I was saying if you don't want to work on Sunday, you get a job where you don't work on Sunday. Because I personally don't want to work on Saturday, Sunday, so I found a job where I don't have to. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying like that, like get a job like a boomer, but I'm also like that's stupid. Like I'm sorry, you have to miss church if that's the job you want to do. Find a Wednesday service. Like that's such bullshit. And it was like a small little town too, so there's like 4 postmen. So they were like one guy. They were like, well, then we have to work every Sunday shift. And I was like, I talked about this in the last. You can cut it. Yeah. But I was like, your bitch little ass should just get to work and do it.
Well,
but that's the scary part.
That's like the most benign example. Again, we cut to abortion, LGBTQ rights, and there we go. Like, I don't believe in my right. Well, fuck you then. It's my right to sit on my ass, right? Like, fuck, like, you know?
But anyone can say that about anything. Like, I can say it's, like, my religious belief to, like...
That's what we're saying. Like, you could be like, it's my religious belief not to work here, but you pay me.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, where does the line stop?
So that's what this bill is getting scary, because it's closer to the finish line of passing. So, joy.
Yeah, all these laws lately just don't make sense.
They don't. What's going to only benefit from this is rich people who can hire lawyers to fight it, though. So the rich are just going to get richer because they're like, this is my religious belief that...
Hey, at least Murdoch got caught. The little bitch paid his ass.
Oh, yeah, life sentence.
Murdering asshole.
Exactly. What a shitty lawyer to think he would get away with it. Anyway, we're moving on to witches and witchcraft to wrap up this bewitching hour.
Love that.
I'm ready to hit.
All right. Did y'all know that we are in the age of Aquarius?
Yes.
I didn't.
I'm an Aquarius.
Oh, what's your birthday?
January 26th.
Okay. Oh, you're empty. Bing, bing, bing. How is it that I'm the only one standing with a drink? This is never happened.
Because I spilled all mine.
Well, you're the one talking, so.
Oh, and there's that. Yeah. All right. So, it turns out we actually are in the age of Aquarius, astrologically.
Get used to it.
It's actually very good. So, and I know this because I finally picked up a book I have had. Amy's gonna laugh her ass off, but it's called Positive Magic, and I started reading it the other night, and that I learned that astrological ages last nearly 2,000 years.
I don't even know what that means. Astrological ages?
It's
so
beyond.
I'm like 200 years old.
Yeah, we're all 2,000 years old.
Wow.
No,
that really needs some Botox now.
Good thing I have lotion.
No, it's basically, it's all astrology, so you guys obviously don't partake.
Astrology.
Astrology.
Just had to point that out.
Oh, yes, please. Well, it was a Freudian slip, you know? I don't know if you know.
Astrology?
That's my jam, but Amy can tell you later off air. All right, so, okay. Hence why I'm a woman, or I'm a gay man in a woman's body.
You're in drag.
I am in drag. That's the moral of this.
You had to teach us today. You weren't in
I'm
drag all
just
these
letting you
years.
guys know. I've been in drag. That's how good I am.
Wow,
do you want me to finish your drink?
No, but you can pop another bottle. And
Okay.
I don't know how to, so I have to have one of you guys do it.
Get it poppin'.
Wait, we're almost done. We're almost done.
Yeah, I want to
like
shower.
2 more sentences.
Okay.
All right, so we're in the age of Aquarius, and astrological ages last about 2,000 years. Prior to this, we were in the Piscean age. Okay, the fishes in reverse. Now, this actually makes sense.
Reverse.
2 steps now. 1 time now. Okay. Piscean traits were masculine above feminine. Think about the Middle Ages and Christianity ruling the world for the last 2,000 years. And they were very dogmatic. They believed in this age, according to astrology, that you have to follow the rules and everything's like by the books. And that's why they created this bullshit pipeline to making the masculine over the feminine.
I'm not following.
A pipeline?
Anyway.
Like an oil pipeline?
Yeah, so lay
I'm
that
not
pipe. Lay that pipe, Jake.
They laid a pipe of negativity.
What's
Oh my god, y'all suck.
No, I'm not following what you're saying. Are you, Jacob?
Well, there's an astrological age, right? That has different
What's
traits.
astrological age?
It's like instead of you know how every month has a astrology sign, right? Or the zodiac sign.
I didn't know I had an age with it.
So there's every month that has their own personality and traits supposedly, according to astrology. And then there's the monthly, but then there's an age according to this, which is 2,000 years long. And each of those things is associated with certain positive and negative traits and just different personality things.
Did you think I knew this shit?
No, sorry, you're right.
Yeah,
I didn't know there was ages. But
I still am not following, but maybe I'll follow tomorrow when I hear it.
Welcome back to the channel.
Welcome to this bullshit
that we call Bewitched Banter. All right, where do we leave off? We left off on, I was about to talk about one more religious thing, and then there was cults.
Yeah.
All right. I remembered that, y'all. I'm proud of that. And then we talked about the House Equal Protection Religion Act. That's where we ended. Actually, we ended on a very serious note about how scary this act will be if it gets passed.
Oh, yeah. Okay, it's called Coming Back to Me Now. There's flashes of light.
And moments of love. Anyone?
Are we still talking about Jesus?
All right, we're talking about witches.
Flashes of light. I mean,
witches and witchcraft. Speaking of flashes of light, again, we are in the astrological age of Aquarius. There are every zodiac sign has personality traits.
Okay.
Supposedly, right? According to, if you follow astrology or care to even placate me here, each sign has their own traits, right?
Mm-hmm.
So does apparently astrological ages, which last 2,000 years instead of the whole month, supposedly. So we just left the last 2,000 years, the Piscean age, which was all masculine dominating. So therefore they were rigid, they were rule following, they were authoritarian, and in this belief system, you have to have a mediator between you and whoever you believe your God is. There's somebody between you.
So this has been the past 2,000 years?
Mm-hmm.
That was I was going to say. That's a long time.
I know, damn.
Yeah, but it makes sense if you think about
Finally, it's over.
If you think about why Christianity has lasted so long in this quote-unquote age, it made a lot of sense, actually, when I was reading this. And then moving into now, thank fuck, we're moving into the Aquarian age, which has no gender assignment, and we're all equal, according to this belief again. And I think it's very much
convenient.
Convenient, yeah, sure. No, but I think it's why we're actually able to have open flowing ideas, and you look within yourself for guidance, not above. You go here first, and then we're all connected is what this view says. And I don't know. I think that's also why we talk about this a lot, Ames, about how people are very much like, fuck a religion, fuck a god. It's about DIY. Like, you make your own spirituality. You were talking about this yesterday, Jake. Like, right? Tell us more about your...
So, like, you are your own spirit, and you are, like, you have to fulfill that first.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And that's what the Aquarian Age is about, filling up your own cup before assisting others, if you will.
I get down with that.
Yeah, so it's pretty fucking cool.
I'm gonna get down with that.
So...
But I don't pray to no sexy god in a dress or anything. I could.
We could. We all could.
It's illegal now.
If he's gonna show himself,
he's gonna flash you.
Oh my
God, like,
please,
I want to see what he looks like.
Show me.
Jesus. All right.
In the sheets.
Sexy Jesus, come again. Yes, ma'am. All right, so we're moving on to cults.
Oh, yay. My favorite little topic.
I love
yes,
cults.
it is.
Me too.
So apparently, well, not apparently, she did. Linda Kasabian, who was a member of the infamous Manson family, she died last month at the age of 73. So you guys know Charlie Manson, obviously, his disgusting acts. So Linda Caspian was one of his little groupies. She was only 20 years old when she was the lookout. Even though she didn't murder anybody, she was the lookout when the Manson family carried out the murders of Sharon Tate, the beautiful actress married to Roman Polanski. Excuse me. And so
tragedy.
It really is. For no fucking reason, because they thought this guy was hot, right? Like, ew.
Ew,
How
gross.
could you, like, be so brainwashed you'd murder someone? I don't know. Even, like, I would have a hard time.
It's a good thing we don't understand.
Yeah, it is.
Because then we would be them.
That's true.
It's true. And no dick's that good. You know what I'm saying? No dick's worth killing for.
Oh, wow. You heard it here, folks. No dick is worth killing for, from Krista's lips.
Bewitched Banter exclusive.
Great advice.
So...
the banter advice.
You heard it here first, folks.
Expert opinions only. So that's one cult news. So she died. The lookout for the Manson family.
Was she in jail?
She never went to jail because she pled. Actually, she pled out on behalf of giving up Charlie and the 3 other convicted murderers.
She made a deal.
She pleaded out. And in 1970 trial,
you wouldn't have a happy life though.
Yeah, she was probably
just going to hiding.
Miserable. She did change her name. Also, I read.
I guarantee.
You have to.
Yeah, after being involved with
There's
that.
not enough therapy for that shit.
No. Nope. You can't uncult yourself. What's the word? The thing we cover.
Deprogram.
Thank you.
But like if you were involved in a murder, I think you couldn't forgive yourself.
You would hope, but we're not murderers, so you know.
Guess we won't know.
So you know, I mean,
Amy, what?
I mean, I guess that's one thing I don't have
know?
to wake up feeling bad about. Not being a murderer.
My last and final cult news is actually with a celebrity. So Adam Driver, his mother-in-law apparently used to be a cult teacher at the Odyssey study group.
What?
I know. I was like, this is some weird shit. No way. But then I looked it up. Sure enough, in the early 2000s, his mother, Cynthia May, she apparently taught classes at this Odyssey study group in New York City, which was an alleged cult founded by another actress named Sharon Gans. And she had a playwright husband. So I don't know exactly what their cult was about, to be honest. I didn't go that deep. But Adam Driver's name pulled up in the headlines with cults. So here we are.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So that's the...
He's a little intense, so it makes sense.
He is intense. But in a weird way, like hot. Like, again, nerdy
like
white
a
guy.
lot of different, like, intense layers to him. I feel like.
I don't know.
Mysterious.
I don't know if he'd be fun.
Mysterious.
Oh, yeah, he would. He'd be a fucking freak.
I don't know. For some reason he doesn't do it for me.
Oh, me neither. If not physically, but... Yeah, anyway. So that is the spooky spiritual news of February from me.
Well, good job. I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
I loved it.
And we had our special guest. What'd you think, Jake?
Can't wait to come back.
I hope. Will you come back?
I will for sure come back. I'll be.
I will come back if you hold a gun to my head.
I have to say that, guys. We're in the room smiling together.
Yeah, he's like, I have to say this because they're looking
twice
at me.
if you need help.
He's in the cult now.
I'm doing myself again. Oh my god.
He's in the cult, so.
I'm part of the cult now.
Please join us anytime. Anytime you want.
Thank you, guys.
So.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Shaking in his boots.
Do you know?
Are we still talking about Jesus?
And that's a wrap. Do you know our sign off?
Stay classy.
No.
Don't be sassy.
Peace be witches.
Peace be witches.
Peace.
Thanks for listening. Check us out on Instagram or bewitchbanter.com. Suggestions for the show? Email us at bewitchbanter@gmail.com. Credits, music Phantom Fun by Jonathan Boyle from premiumbeat.com. Podcast, edited and produced by Krista Hins and Amy Holt. As always, if you enjoyed, please rate, review, and subscribe.